everybody. Okay. I gotta be careful. Last time I burnt my hair doing that. I'm trying to see the camera. Okay, so greetings, happy Saturday, or Saturn day. All right, let me just do a quick mic check. My check 1 2 1 2, just to make sure you guys can hear me. We'll get into the reading. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna check the sound with you guys. We're gonna check it together. Make sure I'm not sounding too far away. Okay, awesome. So I can hear myself. Good. Okay. All right. So we are officially in Mercury Retrograde, and it's in Leo. Originally I wanted to do another type of love reading, but this is what I feel divinely guided to do. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do it how Spirit is instructing me to. I was gonna do a pick a card, but something was like, no, sis, we're not doing that. We're not gonna do that. So we're gonna do another type of reading. Hey, sis, how are you? Happy Saturday to you as well. So yeah, we're gonna do something a little different. I just want to tap into the energies around Leo season because I do feel, and the retrograde, and I wanted to use these oracle cards I just got. I've been like waiting to use them, so I want to wait for the right energy. But I feel like this is pretty. This is gonna be it. So we're gonna use these two decks here. But I wanted to tap in because I do feel like a lot of people maybe if there is any type of energy of people circling back, it doesn't have to be all romantic connections. It could be like people that you no longer talk to or speak to, like their energy, like someone, whether this is like positive circling back, whatever their intention is, however they express themselves, it is going to be very bold. And for some, it is going to be from the ego. So just make sure that you use your discernment when people come back around and how you respond to things. You may want to pop off. You may want to circle back and say some things, but Spirit is, I feel like, encouraging and giving a full on disclaimer for you to watch your tongue. Okay. Some of you, certain things are just going to slip. You're not going to be able to control that. It's almost like certain things need to come out that need to be said at this time. Um, and with a clear, like very, like I said, the word bold was coming to me, like very bold, very, just flat out, clear, truth, honesty, saying it with your whole chest. That's kind of the vibe I get from this. Hey, Lene, how are you, sis? Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday to y'all. Hope everybody's doing well. Everybody's doing good. Enjoying this Saturday. It's a nice day today. It's hot as hell outside, but it's a nice day. Like the energy is nice today. So, we should be chilling today. We should be, yeah. So yeah, some people do are either are or do want to circle back. And like I said, it could be romantic, but I feel like it also there's things even with platonic, maybe family, things like that that's coming back around. So just pay attention to that. There's a heightened intensity with expression, or maybe even just like um, if someone didn't have the courage to say what they wanted to say or find the words to express it as boldly and as clearly, they will. I feel like for a lot of you. Um, so let's see what's going on. I kind of want to start with tarot first. We'll do the oracle. My hands are slippery. I got oil on my hands, so that's just to prevent me from being ashy. That's to prevent the ashiness. All right, Spirit. What's this energy? This energy. That's for divine clarity and truth. Let's tap into this energy of the Mercury retrograde that we are currently stationed in Leo. This energy that I'm picking up on, Spirit. Make it clear, make it plain for those who is meant to receive this message and hear it. I pray that this message be clear. I cast down any delusion, projections, any spirits of confusion, trickster spirits, demonic forces or energies or interference. We bind you and we block you from coming through this message. Use me as a clear vessel, Spirit, to channel this message, this insight, this wisdom. I hear names. Donnell or Donnie. So that's what's coming through. Okay. I need to use. I want to ask Divine Spirit first before I even like get into the love. I feel like they have messages I want to just like want to come through, so I'm gonna honor that. Hey sis, how are you? How are you, bro? I'm gonna honor this because I feel like there's messages that they want to get out. Divine Spirit, our ancestors, our divine guides. So before we get into that love, specifically, what are the messages I want to come through? This is not. This is like raw and we just going with the flow. It's not gonna be all clean and pretty, and we're just gonna. Okay, I got 5 cards that want to come out. All right, some of you guys could be worried about something with your home, living situations. Some of you, something with family, maybe even is on your mind. Some of you guys, you might have to stand your ground with family as well. Like you're watering your own garden. You don't have time for anybody else's drama and mess. Um, I feel like there's some things about like your family, like there's things on your mind that you want to say. You've been wanting to, like you've been seeing things since you were a kid. The Sun of Sticks is in reverse. So some of you guys could be a fire sign. Um, there's things that you've witnessed as a child that you've kept quiet about, and I feel like as an adult, like you are going to want to express this. You're tired of everybody pretending like everything is okay. Let's keep having family gatherings and dinners and celebrate holidays and birthdays and this and that, and brush everything under the rug that needs to be said. And I feel like there's something that's not tormenting you like too badly, but it's enough to where it's like it's irritating you. Like your spirit is not settled in this energy. And I get like you guys are creating your own space or your own peace outside of these structures. Like you're tired of playing the game. Some of you guys are tired of like putting up a facade, really, I should say. You're tired of the facade. You're tired of everyone else just kind of going along with things. And it could be like in work environments as well. Like you're tired of this energy, of everybody faking the funk like everything is okay. It's this energy of deception, or just like you're tired of people being deceptive towards you, towards others, towards themselves, I'm hearing too. So yeah, this might heighten during this Mercury retrograde for some of you. Like this could play a role in some of this energy I'm picking up on. All right, so let's get into the love energy. All right, Spirit, what's going on this Mercury retrograde? Because I feel this. I feel this energy. I feel it. I feel it. People wanting to circle back, okay? And just being a little bit more confident and bold in that. Thank you, Spirit, for your divine wisdom, divine truth, and clarity. Cast out moving imaginations. Let me try to project this out. I want the truth clearly, precisely. Give us the wisdom and discernment to hear what we need to hear. Oh, shit. Thank you. Thank you. The 3 of Swords energy. So the names of these suits are different. They're not traditional. The Knight of Pentacles is the Knight of Cups in this deck. The 8 of Pentacles, which is the 8 of Cups in this deck. the Five of Swords, the Seven of Cups, Seven of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is the Fool. Yeah, somebody. I'm getting. Okay. Definitely, I feel like that Fool card confirms what I'm getting. Like some people are just going to be bold and you are going to have people return back, but this isn't, I don't feel like Spirit wants you to get hyped up by this, be like, oh, people coming back, oh, this person, because it's, again, in the beginning, before I even pulled the cards, I feel like you need to be discerning, of course, as always, but like especially during this time, like um because I feel like what's happening is like there's an undercurrent, is the best way I can describe it. Like things that have the water under the bridge. Maybe something that um someone in this collective, whether it's you or someone connected to you in this collective, with this energy I'm picking up on, has had like these emotions, these thoughts, all of this energy welling up, like it's rising to the surface. I'm getting like this water energy too, like a lot of emotions, because you do have a lot of water and you also have a lot of air. So this could be like someone expressing their emotions and doing it in a way that to you may seem out of character, maybe even to them, but it's like this energy has been like working underneath the surface for quite some time. So with the Three of Swords energy, I feel like this person was an individual maybe that you felt like you put a lot of energy and watered and nurtured this connection. This person could even, think that you were somebody that tended to the people that you loved, for like you tended to them, their energy, their needs. You were very kind, you were very patient, you were very loving, compassionate. um they think that you're somebody that waters the people that you love and care about, like you put the energy in. And they may notice, because I feel like this person somehow is like still connected to you or aware of you, still watching you. They can be connected through people that you know, but there's this energy, like they're aware that you, or they think if they are not watching you, it's like they have this assumption like, you, who wouldn't want to connect or be connected to you based off of the type of person that you are, like the type of character, your heart, the type of heart that you have, the type of love that you pour into people. um they feel like you are someone that's emotionally abundant, emotionally full. So they're they're either aware that you're talking to people or someone, or that you have suitors or love interests, or they just assume like, who wouldn't want that. But I also feel like they're attracted to something like that. Your energy might be different than where things left off between the two of you, or who you were when things left off. It feels like, and some of you guys may have seen this person recently. Maybe it's been 3 years, 3 months since you've seen this person. Okay. I feel like this has been an ongoing situation for some time now, almost 10 years for some of you, maybe 5. Um, but I feel like this person is seeing you in a light of abundance. You seem to be more fulfilled, um, glowing in the sense, glowing in essence. Now that's making this person, because the tentacles in this deck, these are water energies with all these different like squids and octopuses. So this person is, there's still attachments with these sea creatures, the squids and the octopuses. There's energy attachments, and this person could also have different energy attachments on like other people that they are they don't have closure with, or they had short-term connections with, or false starts with people, or this person and yourself had a lot of false beginnings with each other, or something that never took off. This person definitely could be a water sign, or they're just heavy in the emotional realm right now when it comes to you. This energy is making them want to come towards you because they're remembering that energy of how abundant your heart and your love was. You know, it's fruitful on your side. It's growth on your side, and they see that you are growing. And this is because I feel like you're no longer giving your energy to this, so you have more time to give to you, or you're taking, because I feel like a lot of people are drawn to your energy. Mostly what they're drawn to is the type of heart that you have, the way that you pour into people, how you poured into them. So there's a lot of people drawn to that and like kind of sucking your nectar. They want some of that. They want to take from it. So I feel like you've learned this, or you're healing. Maybe you see this person as an individual that did take from you rather than they gave. Um, Maybe you felt like this person didn't appreciate you when they had you. The Eight of Cups, too, with the Five of Swords. This person's conflicted because of the way things ended. Some of you guys, you were the one uh left behind. Yeah, I feel like this person could have ghosted you, not even gave you any type of closure or explanation. Or that's what, like, their energy pulling back without explanation is what caused you to walk away from them. So they feel like the way things have ended, or because it doesn't feel like it's an ending per se, but it feels like the way things were left off. I guess that's a better way to phrase this. The way things were left off, this person is kind of troubled by this. By the full moon, some of y'all can mark my words on this. It's not gonna be for everyone, but I'm sure, like I'm almost like 99, maybe 98% sure that by the full moon of this coming full moon, I think it's gonna be in August. That full moon, this person, you're gonna hear from this person. You're gonna run into them or something, or you're gonna hear from them, or they're gonna pop around or something. Or it's like some of you guys, this has been building itself up. This person is at a point where they're mentally conflicted by this because their emotions are building. When they do come, again, it's this energy where I feel like spirit is telling you, you're going to be like, damn, I thought I was done with this. Like, you might be confused by your own emotions with the Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. You might be like, okay, what? It's going to be a lot on your mind. I'm hearing, what does this person really want? Can I trust what they're saying? Like, do I really want this still? I thought I was done with this. You might get frustrated with yourself. Feelings might start, coming back up to the surface, where you might be like wanting to entertain it potentially, or wondering what could have been. It's going to be an emotional, so many emotions that I feel like are coming up, but they've always been there. It's just because of this person's presence, it just makes it more prominent, I guess, more like you're in it. You're actually like having to face it now. So that's why Spirit's saying be discerning and don't rush on anything. Don't judge yourself. Don't blame yourself. Don't shame yourself. Be kind to yourself. Be patient with yourself, because if you're feeling all these different emotions and you're asking these different questions within yourself, within your own mind, it's okay to wonder. It's okay to ask questions and want to receive clarity. Spirit doesn't want you to go, oh, I thought I was done with them. Why am I even like entertaining this? Or why do I even potentially still have feelings? Or can I trust this? Maybe like I'm tripping. This person is, there's a lot that's going to be on your mind. And these are the emotions that you already had, and they're just popping up for you to deal with them now. So you don't have to rush with anything, because this person is going to, I feel like, yeah, some of you guys are gonna feel like, am I stupid if I, even some of you, just not so much like getting back with this person or giving them another chance. Maybe just like if they reach out to you or like contact you or something in some way, am I stupid for answering the phone? Am I stupid for texting back or responding back? Or it's like, or would I be if I respond, or if I answer the phone, or if I call them back? Is that me being stupid? Like Spirit saying again, cut yourself some slack. Like, don't beat yourself up like that, because this is all happening, I feel like, for a reason, for a greater reason. Let's see what else. Strength. I'm telling you, it's going to happen. Leo season. It's going to happen in August. Maybe not every single person. I can't guarantee that. The timeline might be different, but I do feel like there are going to be those of you that are definitely going to hear from this person in Leo season. Like it might be because like you guys have some sort of Leo placements in your chart, and this person does as well. Um, Maybe literally somebody has a Mercury in Leo, literally. Um, Leo in the third house, something like that, or Gemini in the fifth house, some shit like that. Like there's something that, and it's also connected to each other. So like, let's say one of you is like a Leo moon or something. It's like there's some sort of connections maybe with Leo energy or how things are aligning. Um, Leo season, it's gonna happen. Three of combustion, which is the three of wands. I do feel like, again, like I said, I don't feel like this is gonna be too far away. Um, and I also feel like there's gonna be a very fiery communication, whether that's like the energy behind it, like it's very passionate, it's very straight to the point, quick. I gotta do it right now, energy, or what's being conveyed and expressed, or both. It's going to be a lot of intensity behind this energy, and it could be someone has been sitting with this. Before I pull any astrological cards, I'm gonna pull from the Millennial Tarot just to see, because I want to, sometimes it helps to know like what type of energy you're dealing with, like the type of person you're dealing with. Okay. Spirit, can you reveal to this collective, if this is their reading, the energies, the archetypes, maybe of their person, that this message is for the collective, and or the person, the interest, energy coming back around. You might have three people, three individuals come back, because the number three is standing out. Might be three individuals in August. Definitely something with August. All right. Hustle culture. Seven of swag, which is the seven of pentacles. First time homeowner. That is for some of you that you guys are either moving into your first home, or you are in your own space, your own stability. Nine of swag, like you built something for yourself. You created stability for yourself. Seven of vibes, which is seven of swords. Sorry, not sorry. Then that just tells me a little bit more what I need to know. You have the nine of fields, which is the nine of cups with hashtag bless. Three of swag, three of pentacles, work besties. Some of you, these are work allies. That number three comes out again. So if you are seeing a lot of threes, or you're seeing 333, that could be significant. Or three people, like I said, and one of them could be work energies, work related people. Um, or it's like they're all connected somehow through work. One of them is too afraid to, and I don't get a bad energy from some of these people. Some of them are just like people that you haven't talked to in a while, and they want to see what's up with you. I'm getting Pisces, I'm getting Capricorn energy, um, that you may have worked with, and one of them is kind of like hesitant. They might be shy or just think like it's weird, like this person's not the most sociable. Um, but this feels like a sideline energy. This doesn't feel like the main energy that I've been picking up on. This is like maybe one of those energies that's coming around. Ah, congratulations on your new home. But I do feel like whoever this person is that might circle back around, the reason why things could not work out with them in the past is because this was a very selfish individual. This person could work night shifts, they could drink a lot of energy drinks, specifically maybe Red Bull. This person is all about like hustle, and like they don't have time to like give their heart, or they kind of pushed you away. And I don't feel like this person is genuinely sorry. So if this person tells you they're sorry for how things went, they're not genuinely sorry. I feel like it's because they felt like whatever their stance was, however they moved, it was justified. They had goals, they had things that they wanted to do, and it's just like you should have understood that, or you already know I ain't got time. Like it's almost yeah. I don't feel like this person is honest. And for some of you, maybe like I feel like maybe for a few of you, a select few, this person is genuinely sorry. But if there's somebody that is like stubborn, they don't like to show emotion, they might project that they don't care as much. They might be like come off as very nonchalant. But for a majority, I feel like this person is going to come back around, not because they're genuinely remorseful, but more so because they miss the access of you. Okay, this person could be even in denial by saying I want to connect with you and I am genuinely sorry. They might really think that they're sorry for what happened, but it's not because they're really sorry. It's because they missed the access with the blessed card. They do feel like you were someone that was blessed, like they were blessed to have in their life. They see you as somebody that would be a blessing to others or is a blessing to others. Definitely, if you were with someone, they feel like that person would be blessed to have you. They may have recently saw you with somebody or you posted something with a couple. It may have not been you and another person, but like maybe you posted something about love or something. And this is what's making this person be more curious about you. Yeah, I don't feel like this is, I mean, maybe for some of you, maybe it was that you posted something that might insinuate that you're with someone. Um, Maybe someone did literally put hashtag blessed. I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna pull from the because I've split this deck because I use this deck specifically for like people, archetypes, and energies and stuff like that. So I've split the deck from the majors and the minors. So I'm gonna pull the majors out of this deck in a second, but I want to pull now from this oracle deck. I feel like this person cares a lot about like who's around them and like who they connect with. This person could be kind of superficial or used to be superficial. This person could be a Libra. Thank you, Spirit, for your divine wisdom. This energy that I'm picking up on. I'm hearing ushers. You don't gotta call, or you don't have to call. I think it's you don't gotta call. All right. So we have number 44 with cleansing, karma, healing, and then the quote is karma is karma. Okay. Um, let's see, 24 with isolation, solitude, and heartbreak. The quote says, solitude without love is punishment. Yeah. Okay. Number 25, gratitude, divine grace, bounty. The quote is, at the heart of your being, you can find all the love of the universe. Number 39, effort, fatigue, lassitude. Quotes, give your all for an all out victory. And then bottom of the deck is number 23, separations, no, endings. No means no, quotation. So based off of this energy, this is a period of karmic clearing, okay? For you and this person, there are certain energies that need to be cleared out and removed. And Spirit is highlighting this through maybe the feelings or the connection, the emotion, maybe even what's driving this person. Um, Deep down there is a desire or there is like a spirit driven energy of needing to clear some things, needing to heal, work through this. This is all happening for a reason, and it's starting with the heart chakra. This person could feel a strong, I'm going to pull on like Spirit, help me remember this because I might forget this shit. I feel like this person could be having like a lot of heart chakra um, healing and activations, and it might be a lot of passion and burning in the heart space, a lot of deep yearning, wanting to um, connect, wanting to express love. Someone might register it as like this specific person might be that person that I need to be with or connect with, but it's more so of like you most definitely, like, your energy is activating this person for sure, and in a way that I feel like is they feel this pull or this connection to you or this desire to get back to you or see what's going on with you or the missing you. They feel these things, but what's happening is like you are that catalyst to help this person's heart chakra heal some brokenness, some disconnect, through actually realizing that no, I do want connection, no, I really do want to be in a relationship. It's opening them up. And then for you, I'm gonna pull on this because, but I'm almost like I feel pretty clear about this. I feel like for you, the same thing is like, but it's opposite. Your energy is healing what has hurt you, and not just through this person. There's layers to this. This person is just one of many. I feel like that have hurt you. It's a karmic cycle. It feels like a cause and effect of like the person with the big heart that gets played, that gets used and abused, but that's no longer your story. And this person might have been the last straw or that big love that made that wound that already existed a little bit more painful or cut it open a little bit more. Um, yeah, made it a little bit more deeper. But that transmutation of healing through this person, the pain or the memory of that or whatever comes up, or even the desire is coming from a place of really wanting to align with the love that's meant for you. So for some of you, it's not this person. I'm gonna be honest, and I know some people don't want to hear that because it's easier to hold on to what's familiar than be open to something that's different, and not just familiar face, but a familiar energy. So it's easy to dawn on the person that you're familiar with through that type of energy, which you're that exchange or that same old story with a person, and place that desire onto a person that, like I said, is a familiar connection, rather than being open to a whole new world with someone new, with that energy that you really desire to experience love through, if that makes sense. So your energy is opening up your heart to allow healthy relationship and love to come closer towards you. So you could be drawing in a divine connection, but we'll wait. I'll clarify that um, in a second. I just want to tap more into this. So like right now, you're in a healing period and you have been for quite some time, and you're growing. It shows, like, it shows here in this card, this gratitude, divine grace, and bounty energy. This is where your energy is, but you're still steadily kind of healing this in spirit, saying solitude without love is punishment. So if you're in a solitude place and you're being hard on yourself, you're telling yourself, oh, I'm stupid, oh, I shouldn't have did this, and why did I do that, and all this extra stuff, you're going to torture yourself rather than making divine use of why you're in, maybe even in singleness, why maybe you haven't felt the need to go out and date, or why you haven't had an interest or love in anybody. It's because you're healing the parts of yourself that were already split open, right? And you're pouring love, you're pouring light back into those spaces so that the right energies can tend to you. And this goes for not just romantic love, but like false friendships, unhealthy family member connections, and things like that. Like you're healing these things in one. So that's a lot. But Spirit is saying that this is a time to love yourself through this, not punish yourself through this. Because your energy is in a place that's very abundant, and it's going to attract people. It's always going to be like, if you think about a garden with beautiful flowers, they're vibrant, the colors, their nectar, their pollen, whatever. It's always going to attract something. Like a bird, it's going to attract an insect. It's going to draw energies in. Now, is it going to be because we all give and we take, right? But it's at what cost and how much. that matters. So if I'm giving, is it coming from a pure place? Is it coming from in vain, or is it in too much of an outpour of giving where there's no replenishing, there's no receptivity? Or am I receiving only just because, or am I receiving in a place of genuineness, openness, gratitude, respect, so on and so forth? Or again, or is it in vain? So it's not anything wrong with giving and taking, or something being drawn to you and wanting to, um, wanting to express, wanting to connect. But there is something here, um, with this effort and fatigue. Again, it's kind of like you're giving your all, for victory. Now it hits a little bit different, where spirit wants you to think about it from a different perspective. That, am I giving my all in effort to have a victory to be like with, someone to value, to love you, to appreciate you in the way that you want? Or is it coming from a place of wanting to perform? Okay. Is it coming from performing? Because if something is like taken from you, you're tired. Your energy is drained. Your energy is flat out drained. Um, yeah. So that's the only thing that I feel like spirit wants you to check your heart when it comes to the efforts that you make with connections and people in your life, or when you give of yourself. Does it drain you? Is it um is it the effort? Like, is it something that feels like a chore or a job, or just it's uncomfortable for you, you know? Does that make sense? I hope I'm making sense. Because I lost some people probably because I said, like, some of y'all, this is not your person. And of course, like, oh, no, I don't want to hear that. Like, nope, I want this person. Bitch, fuck you. I want to hear this my person. Or be like, if they coming back, some of you, no, it's not. And this is the loop that a lot of people are going to keep running into. Like, or I should not say a lot of people, those that are stuck in these karmic loops, and they want what they want so bad, even if it's not for them, and they get in that stubborn state of, they get stuck in that, and therefore you're not going to receive that love that ultimately you really want, because you're still stuck in this place of, it has to be this way, or it's the highway. If it's not this energy that I'm familiar with, because familiar does not always mean good, right? Just because you're familiar with a person, familiar with that same old energy, does not mean that it's good for you. Sometimes that is a sign of a karmic loop, for real. So instead of breaking that and saying, I challenge myself, I rise to the occasion for myself to be open to something that I've never experienced before, because that's what I'm asking for. I'm asking for a love that I've never experienced before. All I know is pain, or all I know is false starts. All I know is people that are unsure of me, or whatever the case may be. So I want a real love, somebody that has the capacity to truly love me in my core self, without me having to hide or shed parts of myself just to make people comfortable, or so that they won't leave, or perform so that they like me or love me. Instead of doing that, and this goes for friendships, this goes for any type of dynamic, um as long as I'm closing myself off to the whole new world energy that ultimately I'm asking for, and I want to stay comfortable and complacent, I'm never going to leave where I am. That's almost like saying, Spirit, bless me with new furniture in my home, but you got old shit that you don't want to let go of. There's no space or no room for that. That's insanity. That would be hoarding. And therefore that's unclean energy. It's not healthy, it's not balanced. Yeah. So um unfortunately, that's what people run into. And I know that these type of readings, like this right here, people like the truth until it makes them have to deal with themselves. And that's unfortunate, because I'm not here to entertain. And I say this all the time. I'm not here to entertain people. I'm here to assist. I'm here to speak to those that are like in a space of birthing themselves into change and unchaining themselves from their own blockages. Because at the end of the day, we could run into negative things and negative people, but it's how we respond and how we show up And no, not every situation is going to be in our control. Not everything is something we're going to be mastered and see ahead of time. But we always have spirits encompassing us, guiding us, giving us clarity, giving us red flags, giving us green flags, supporting us, right? Even when we don't know any better, right? So I can't, you know what I mean? Like I can just lay it out. It's up to you how you take it at the end of the day, how you register with this. And if something triggers you, breathe through it and ask yourself what is really being triggered inside of me. Like, and to do that would mean to look at yourself and not project it. It's like, okay, why is this bothering me? Not, oh, this person did this. Why is this person bothering me? What's going on inside of me that is triggered? Why? Or what is it that I'm fearing? What is it that I'm afraid to admit or see? Because a lot of times the reason why people are triggered by things is because it's speaking to something within themselves that maybe they feel um, uncomfortable with admitting within themselves. And it's not so much because you don't necessarily want better for yourself. It's just the fear of the unknown of what this means, or sometimes like the fear of having to face something very painful and not wanting to, or leave something that you believe within yourself. Like you would have to admit, maybe I was wrong. Or that would mean like, spirit, I question you. Like, spirit, did you lie to me? Did you deceive me? Or was I stupid and didn't see that this person, like, it's all these things that will pop up. But again, with this card, you have to have love through this, not punishment towards yourself. You got to love yourself through this. Like, hold compassion and space for yourself. Be patient with yourself. You know, you're not here to get it all right and be perfect. A part of self love is like also dealing with the tough parts of self in your journey. Like, um, because sometimes you will get upset with yourself. Like we all do. Shit, I do. I get upset with myself all the time with certain things, you know? But what good does that do? You know what I mean? Like, if your friend came to you with certain things, like sometimes we might look at our family and friends when they come to us, like, girl, you didn't know, like, girl, what's wrong with you? But you still hold compassion for them, though. You would never be like, oh, you're so fucking stupid. Oh, why did you do that? Like, unless you just like an asshole or something. But you would never do that. So why would you do that to yourself? You know? Why'd you do that to yourself? Especially if you went into things with the desire for love, like your energy was wanting love. So like you can't be saying you're stupid, you're dumb, and blah blah blah, because you had your heart open or you wanted to open it. But there's a, you know, some of you, this is like a separation energy where spirit separated two people, whether it was, you know, on the surface you two saying okay, or just like nobody giving each other closure, the phone call stopped or the text messages stopped, the planning the dates or seeing each other, like something happened. This could be a work related situation where maybe work separated you. Like, let's say for instance, um, one of you guys changed departments, or you left that job, or they left the job, you quit, they quit, something happened, and then for some it's just like a separation of some sort. Um, Spirit is saying like, don't be quick to say yes to something with this person just yet. There's endings that's happening. Okay, there is an ending. Some words like some of you guys, your mother, I don't know, like some of you, your mother could be present or in the spirit room. They're saying no to something or telling you to say no. Um, or be mindful of what you speak. Like, don't be quick to speak on something just yet or say something. Or you, if this person reaches out to you, let's say for instance, you don't have to rush to respond right away. Spirit is saying like, there's momentum, there's a time sensitive energy, yes, but you don't have to rush anything, if that makes sense. Let's see, what's this energy? What's this energy? The tenderest with the lovers. So you guys could have met on Tinder or some sort of dating site, maybe even like social media. Bitcoin investment, Wheel of Fortune. Some of you guys could be into Bitcoins and things like that. Or again, you guys met through some sort of digital platform or through work. Okay, maybe you guys work for a tech company or something like that, financial um, financial career position or something like that. You represent flowers to this person. There's something about flowers. So either this person knows what your favorite flower is, they maybe they associate, like maybe you, I don't know, like buy flowers often, or you had flowers at your desk, or something with flower is connected to you. Your name could be a floral name. Maybe you use flower emojis or something. Like there's something with digital um things as well. Okay, it could be an earth sign. Quarter life crisis. So some of you guys could be like 25 and up, or you're about to turn 25. Some of you guys are about to turn 30. Some of you guys are about to turn 40. There's like, you're in the mid of something, and this is a turning point. This is a beautiful turning point for both of you to decide from this point with your lives, like maybe specifically with love, your love life. This is the turning point of the future of your love life. This moment right here. Okay, some of you guys, you're about to have a Saturn return or something, maybe, I don't know, but this is the turning point. Like whatever forward movement you make, because it might seem overwhelming, like this person coming back is going to feel overwhelming for you because it's supposed to, meaning like it's a sign from the divine that the reason why this seems so conflicting is because there's a part of you that knows that this is serious business, that however I proceed in the future, how I handle this, there's something that um represents the turning point of my future. So that's why Spirit's saying do not rush this. Okay, because this is the judgment card. Do not rush, make any rash decisions, or be impulsive. Sit through this energy. You don't have to rush it. Like it's time sensitive. Yes, everything's happening in like this divine window of time, but there's a pause with it as well to say like you don't have to immediately jump the gun. It's almost like you know that you're about to run an obstacle course or something like that, but you got to prep your mind and your body. You got to make sure you're hydrated. You got to make sure you got the right sneakers on or whatever, running shoes on, and you're prepared. Your body's prepared, your mind, you got the proper sleep. So you can't just rush into something. This is like, yeah, you got the tech vision or the tech visionary with the magician at the bottom. So yeah, this is like some of you guys work in the technology field, or again, you guys met on social media or a dating site. Yeah, so this is not something that you are meant to rush. All right, I want to ask now. I want to ask Spirit: is this energy for you? Is it like as far as like the heart chakra energy, the burning? Because some of you guys may be feeling very passionate, maybe like sensual, adult passionate, if you know what I'm saying. Like you might be feeling those type of feelings, yearning for that, especially if you've been single, abstinent, abstaining from, that type of level of intimacy. There could be a desire, a strong passion, but I feel like it's also healing, like your desire for love, or you feeling um like you're a channel or portal for love, like you want it. It's like everything makes you feel um butterflies, or like weak in the knees. Like if you watch something like a movie that's very romantic, it's like, oh my gosh, like it's not cheesy to you, it doesn't make you feel uncomfortable. If you hear like a love song, it's like it's beautiful. Maybe you might transmute it through tears or something, you might cry, but it's like a beautiful cry. Like it's not like a painful cry. Maybe for some of you guys are releasing the pain as well, like letting it go. Um, And I feel like that is a sign. What is that on the floor? That is a sign that some of you guys are ready for divine love, or you're calling it in. The five of fungi, which is the five of pentacles in this deck. So yeah, this energy of feeling abandoned. Some of you guys may be calling out to your fathers if your father passed away, or you guys are healing some daddy wounds there, whether your father is present in your life or they're not, or they passed over. There's an energy of wanting that energy, that dad, that comfort, and that healing, healing through this in some kind of way. Yeah, your heart is doing some work for sure. Let's see. Doesn't matter if you are a man or a woman, that daddy wound can be existing in all of us. Let's see. The Knight of Fungi, which is the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, someone's coming towards you. There's somebody that's bold enough to like do what others are afraid to do. Like they're not afraid of like what people would say, oh, he looks like a simp, or she looks like a pick me, oh, she's stupid. Like, you know, and it's not like literally like someone's being a pick me. Like when I say pick me or simp, in my opinion, it's not somebody that shows love and appreciation. It's somebody that does things for attention. They're willing to lower their standards. They're willing to play themselves low. They're willing to be low hanging fruit to a man or woman that's not for them. That's a pick me or a simp. But if it's somebody that has genuine interest to a worthy partner, someone that gives them that same type of love, respect, and kindness, that's different. That's not a simp and that's not a pick me. But if you're lowballing yourself and like lowballing other women or men to like look better and like, you know, playing games, stuff like that, that to me, um, you know, disrespecting yourself for a man or woman, that's being a simp and a pick me, in my opinion. So this person would, if they're the one that's not afraid to be kind and show that declaration of love or appreciation or admiration, where others like, I'm not doing that. That looks like a simp. Oh, I'm not trying to look like a pygmy. Oh, I'm not trying to, like, you too cool for school. Yeah, there's somebody that's not afraid to do that. They're not afraid. While these other spectators are like, what are they going to do? Oh my God, I would never. Yeah. So that's who you're calling in. Somebody that's not afraid to express and show interest. And it's not like love bombing, like where they're doing too much, trying to be seen and overshowering you with compliments and gifts. This is like genuine energy. Like if I like somebody, I like them. I'll tell them. It's not gonna be, oh, I don't want them to know I like them. Oh, I'm not gonna like their shit. I'm not gonna do this. And like that's lame. You know, that's childish. All right, let's see. The King of Pentacles, which is the King of Cups in this deck. So you have the Knight of Pentacles here, and you have the King of Cups energy here. So this is somebody that has the emotional capacity. Someone that's emotionally mature, or someone that's ready to be loved by someone that's emotionally mature and open and available. Um, Someone that handles their emotions with maturity, with, I feel like with consideration, you know. Yeah, this is a nice song. So, or not song. This is a nice energy. And maybe something with music. Hey, nice song. I don't know, Spirit. What you talking? What you trying to say? Let's pull some more. Let's see. Page of Cups. Or no, Page of Swords. My bad. Page of Swords. This is gonna have you feel like you like floating and walking on air. There's something with Harry Potter that's significant. That owl reminds me of like the owl on Harry Potter. So it could be something about this, like maybe um I'll speak for myself, and this might resonate with someone because like the witchy thing, like the wizard energy. Um, Someone, I feel like it's very important for you that you have someone that understands your magic, your mysticism about you. You don't have to be like, a literal practitioner or like a in a traditional sense, but like something about you, like maybe even a something about your childlike nature or how you view things, and it's like very mystic. There's a Piscean energy to this, even though this is Page of Swords. Could even be like Gemini energy, like jovial, Pisces, Gemini, maybe even Sag energy or placements. So, and you got the Empress at the bottom of the deck. But what I was gonna say, like, I'll speak for myself in a sense of it's very important for me to like really be with someone that genuinely respects my spiritual beliefs, my spiritual work, my path, my purpose, because it's all tied into that. So if someone genuinely respects it, it will show, because I've encountered people that pretend to respect it and like it, but it's either to get in good with me or it interests them, it's new, it's taboo for them. And then some are afraid of that, or they genuinely don't resonate with it, don't respect it, don't like it. It goes against their beliefs. And therefore, that's not the type of person that I would like force myself to. That's like a big thing for me. And I don't want anyone that doesn't respect the craft. They don't have to exactly do the same things or be into it exactly, but to respect it and not criticize it, demonize it, play with it, play games with it, try to like get in good with me because, oh, I know that's what you into, or I'll get into it because I want you to like me, or just like some game. You know what I mean? Like you can tell when people genuinely respect you and hold space for you. So I feel like that could translate for you differently. So like something about the core of who you are that you can't strip that about yourself. And for some of you, I'm getting autism. Like you don't want people looking at it as like some disorder or like something wrong with you, or like, you know what I mean? Like there's something to this where you want someone that genuinely like you can feel safe and not feel exploited or used, taking something that's pure in your heart and like working it or using it against you, or trying to relate to you if it's not a genuine match, because that's counterfeit energy, right? So I feel this person is, you're going to feel free in this. You're going to feel free in this. So I was peeking at the bottom of the Empress, because the Empress is at the bottom, but beneath her is the Queen of Pentacles, which is the Queen of Cups. So you have two pairs here. This is divine counterpart energy, like two hearts, two people that are givers, two people that are emotionally in tune with themselves and with others, that will be able to openly express their emotions with each other. These are very sentimental energies. Two people that are connected through the heart, or they don't mind expressing themselves. I'm gonna share something with you with a download, and I typed it in the best of my capacity of what I can remember, because I was in a between state. Like I was almost like sleep, but not sleep. And I've never heard anything like this. To me, this was like shit. I wish somebody would say some shit like this to me, but no, but for real, like mean it though. Um, where is it at? I know I wrote it because I don't want to forget this. Yeah. Yo, what's up? So the energy that I like, what I was channeling with down, like when I was in this between state, I felt this energy like someone expressing themselves. And the way that this person was expressing their love to another, I'm paraphrasing because I don't remember it verbatim, but the energy, I can still feel the weight of it. They were saying like, I love you in a way that cannot be contained. Um like contained in a way like it outpours in everything that they do. So one of the things I can remember, they said it shows up in the way that they create. It shows up in the way like how they see life, how they see the world, how they connect with others, and things like that. So it's like a love that pour, like it's a love that is, so it's almost like the Ace of Cups. This is the best way I can describe it. Like the Ace of Cups, if you look at the traditional Ace of Cups, the water is pouring out of that chalice into the ocean. It's like this is an emotional energy. This is a love that cannot be contained. It cannot be just put in a box and say, oh, I can, it's just as how much I can love you. And it's like my love is not just like the love that I feel for you is not contained, so much so that the love that I have pours out into how I create, how I see the world, how I connect with other people. That's beautiful. That's some shit. I'm like, okay. I don't know if I'm explaining in a way like that depth that I felt. I was like, oh shit. Where he at? Where he at? like, like for real. That's beautiful. I don't know. So that I had to write that down because I was like, this is a nice, I don't know where to place it, what to do with it, but I just felt led to keep a note of that because I was like, that's really, mm, can't really put that into words, child. But the Empress card at the bottom of the deck, again, going back to that energy of that bountiful energy that you represent, whether you are a man or a woman, you don't have to be feminine in energy or presenting, but there's a there's an abundance where people want to connect. They want to latch on to that. Even if they don't have negative intentions, it's just who wouldn't want this? Who wouldn't want to be connected to this luscious energy? You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's someone that radiates beauty and attractiveness. Whether it's a woman, it's like you don't got to do too much. How you present yourself, how you show up as yourself. And even if you quote unquote do too much, like your style is very layered, or how you like do your hair, you could have really big hair or very colorful hair, or it doesn't matter how you present yourself. It's like it's it's you. Um, if it's a male energy or masculine, it could be just naturally attractive. Like you don't even have to do too much with yourself. It's where you just know how to. I feel like Libra placement men dress really nice and they smell hella good too. They smell hella good too. So I don't know, but like it could be just people that take care of themselves, yes, but also embody who they are in their true essence. Like they do what the fuck they feel, like whatever resonates with them. Their energy, their glow comes from the inside of themselves, like who they are, the type of vibe they have, the type of heart that they have, is magnetic to people that maybe feel like they have to curate something to fit in, or they have to mince parts of themselves to fit in, or to be loved, or to be liked. And this could be very revolutionary for you if you kind of fell into um, that illusion that you had to mince yourself, or that you had to play the game, or present yourself in a way that you felt was palatable for people to be lovable, to be liked, or to fit in. And you're no longer in that energy anymore. And it shows. And this is what draws people in. Even underneath those masks that you wore, that radiance, that heart still poured out. And because you didn't see your worth at the time, people may have kind of used that against you, or that not knowing, like, oh, if they don't know, then why should I, just, take what you can do, take what you can get. But now that you see yourself more and you have stripped that, you stop playing the game, this is what makes you utterly attractive, um, even alluring to some as well. And whoever this energy is, I've been picking up on, not this divine connection energy. I feel like this is something that's to come for a lot of you if you allow yourself to receive it. Let's see. I don't know if I should pry too much into this. But yeah, to the person that I originally picked up on that was like boldly wanting to pop back the fuck up, I'm going to ask Spirit, because I don't even know how I should ask this, because I feel like with the Judgment card, that when it came out, it was kind of like a heads up from Spirit that you are to take whatever is presented to you, like whoever's circling back into your life, especially if it's a love related situation, or people that you knew did not respect you, did not treat you right. Spirit doesn't want you to treat people badly. That's not the thing, but it's like you have to move in a way, like in a self-respectful way of like, this person, I don't gotta have beef with you. I don't have to be upset with you. I don't have to um come down on you or be negative towards you, but I respect and love myself more. And some of you, maybe the option or the decision to say, you just don't have access to me. Like, I choose to move on with my life. No, no hate, no shade, but it's time for me to separate myself from you. So let's see, like, if or when, because some of you, yeah, there's somebody that's about to pop back up. And I feel like a couple of people, some of them, these are friends, ex-co-workers, or family members maybe that you had to cut some cords with. It's like, how are you going to show up when these energies come back in your life? Because some of you, it is. And it's going to be a love energy for a lot of you. I feel like that's going to feel testy. And it's not a test, but it's more so just to vibrationally check your temperature to see if you're really ready for that love that you say that you want. Because for some of you, this person is a catalyst to say, hey, you gonna let my ass come around, fuck around again, fuck you over again. And some of them, who knows, they might actually really be different, but I gotta honor what I see. Let's see, Spirit, if or when, thank you. The Seven of Combustion, the Seven of Wands. Yeah, your ancestors is like, they down there. Look at your council. They watching you. And it's so weird because you would think they would be like the bigger energy, and then you would be like here, down here in the earth. But they see you. They want you to see yourself. It's like, this is so weird, but I have to say it because this is what I'm getting. Like, you might see your ancestors in a way that they see you. Like, you see them as big. You see them in like this big spirit form, or they're in this realm that's high and above, and they're powerful and they're this. But it's like, that's how they see you. So how you see them is how you should see yourself, because you are them. That's number one. Your divine counsel is a part of you. They wouldn't be working with you, for you, with you, if you didn't embody that same energy, frequency, vibe, if that makes sense. So yeah, let's see. If this person was to return back, what would that be like, Spirit? Like, what? I don't think that's the right way to word this. It's more so like the options that present themselves in front of you with this person. Thank you. The Page of Combustion. Look how cute. The Page of Wands. The Sun. The Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Cups. The Emperor. And then the Nine of Fungi, which is the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like it's going to make you feel good. Your inner child may feel seen. You might want to, could be like a flirty conversation, or it might start off as like a hey, with an explanation point, maybe literally, or how have you been, like a sun emoji or a sunflower emoji, an explanation point, like something that seems inviting but lighthearted, doesn't come off romantic. And it has that Leo bold, like that something Leo is about it, Leo-ish about it. You know, again, I feel like this message is going to come in Leo season. I keep getting that. You might feel hot, like your body, like you might feel warm, like when something catches you off guard, you get warm, you get hot. That's kind of what I'm feeling. Like your face is like hot, your body or something, like your stomach. Um, this is an energy of excitement. And I feel like for some of you, it's because you knew that it was going to happen. Some of you guys might decide to be physically intimate with this person, or that's what you want. Like, that's what sparks when you get this message, like, oh, I don't know. But I don't know if you're gonna actually do it, but some of you might. The Ten of Pentacles, or sorry, the Ten of Tentacles, which is the cups, I forgot, sorry. Tentacle sounds like pentacles, but this is the cup. That squid or that octopus is radiating a rainbow. So this attachment, again, what attaches you to this person is you feel like they were your person, or maybe you still do, or you question that. Like, is this my person? Is this my emperor or my empress? Am I their emperor? Are they my emperor? Like, whatever question you pose. Because you associate this person with a fairy tale, that happy ending. So I feel like you're going to be happy to hear from this person. So I'm going to make this a little interesting. I'm going to ask Spirit, if you decide to entertain this, what's the potential outcome? And if you decide not to, what's the potential outcome? So let's do that. Spirit, if this collective decides to entertain this person that I've been picking up on, that's coming back, circling back around during this Mercury retrograde or during August, what is the potential outcome of that if they decide to open the doors back to this person? You're like, we're not going to tell you everything. Okay. And then lastly, for those of the collective that decide to not move back in this person's direction, decide to leave this energy in the past, what is the potential outcome for that side of the collective? Hey, Kay, how are you? Happy Saturday. All right. Before we do that, before we reveal these motherfucking cards, I'm going to clarify with this astrology deck to see what type of energies we got up in here. You know, confirm. Okay. How many? Okay. All right. It's a lot of cards, but we got some cancers. Okay. We got some Cancer energy. Okay. Could be Cancer and Mars, could be relevant. That's good. I'm glad you're resting as you should. Taurus energy. Could be Saturn. Something with Taurus and Saturn. You have the Sun and you have the Lion. I keep telling y'all, this is going to happen during this Mercury retrograde in Leo, or Leo season just in general, or August. Yeah, someone could be literally a Leo Sun. What else we got? We got the Fortune. This is meant to happen because there is something with like destiny, like whatever transpires, it's supposed to happen. It's inevitable. Like for some of you, this is a part of a turning point in your journey with your love life. I'm telling you, y'all, like, hey, don't shoot the messenger. Like the card is confirming everything almost pretty much in short. That's picking you up. Okay. Balance. This is Libra energy. This could be Mercury in Libra, could also be Venus in Libra, could be relevant. Then you have Virgo. So Venus and or Mercury in Virgo could be significant, but I feel like this person is going to try to communicate. For some of you, if it doesn't happen in Leo season or August, it could be during the cusp of Virgo and Libra season. Girl, you met someone recently after 10 months no interaction. You told me it wasn't time, and it wasn't. Wow. It's 1:44 p.m. here. That's interesting timing too. That's like divine congregate. Like I'm getting whoever is meant to receive this message. Like this is a time sensitive thing. Like this isn't random. Like if you watch this later down the line, or like a year or a few months from now, like it could still hold weight. But like for some reason, I feel like this window, like right now, and then you got 3 10s. So 10 10 10 or 111 could be significant. This has been something that's been manifesting for a while. Someone is deeply contemplating what they want to say. They want the words to be clear, conveyed, even if it's like small, like it's still strategic. Like if they say, hey, that was something they thought through. Like, I'm going to keep it simple. This is what I feel guided to say. Boom. Or even down to like if they use emojis. Okay, I feel led to use a sunflower emoji. Boom. Like there's something with like they're careful about that. Not they a Leo girl. What? Yeah, because you got to think about it. Like Virgo and Mercury, and then you also have Cancer energy here too. So it's like well thought out, careful. Um, I want to perfect my communication. I want it to come from a place of care too. So if this person is genuine in this, cool. If this person is being deceptive, that can make sense too, like why they would want it to be conveyed in a way that feels like it's full of care. So so let's reveal the cards that I asked. Like if you decide to move in this direction, if this person returns and comes back, how this might play out for you in the near future. Let's see. 10 of Aether, which is the 10 of Swords, 7 of Aether. I'm telling you, like for some of you, I gotta be real. Y'all don't gotta like it. Y'all don't gotta like me. Okay? But I'm always say what Spirit tells me to say because it's supposed to help somebody if it's whoever's meant to hear it. Even if it hurts or triggers. Like if you're meant to hear it, you're meant to hear it. Okay. But I don't feel like that's the right move for you. I feel like this person's going to disappoint you again. And it's going to keep reminding you that you've outgrown this. This is not an energy that has the space for you. It's too small for your energy. This person is not meant to hold you or see you. You know, they may, admire the beauty of you, but instead of letting you be you, they might try to control you, or they might have a slight fear or phobia of what you represent. Like there's a fear around your energy, maybe not phobia. So I'm speaking about these butterflies. Some people might think they're beautiful but don't want to be touched or be around butterflies swarming, they get skittish. So it's like, I can admire you, but I can't hold you. I can't fully experience you in a way that you deserve to be experienced, you know? Or maybe trying to put you in a jar so they can watch you and keep you, but that's not what you deserve. And that is, I feel deeply why Spirit's saying like the Hermit's at the bottom of the deck. After I shuffled both scenarios, I feel like this is something Spirit wants you to contemplate, that you are, to think things through and be discerning. Like, should you take this person back, or does this person even deserve to be a part of your life in any kind of way? And I feel like, to be honest, no. No. But let's see, if you decide to move past this. Look at that. Look at that. You got the 2 of Swords and you have the 6 of Wands. It might be a little conflict to say, like, was I right for doing that? Did I say the wrong thing? Maybe I should have been a little kinder. Maybe I should have gave them another chance. Or what if this really is my person? And then it leads to you saying no. And you see the victory. It's like the celebratory energy behind you. Might even feel proud. And look, she has a sunflower behind her. There's something with sunflowers. Sunflower around her. It almost looks like it's her crown. I feel like you're going to be happy and proud of yourself for not falling back into that cycle again, because that's exactly what it is. It's really a cycle. This is not healthy for you. This is not the person for you. This person represents a part of yourself that you are making peace with, but letting them peacefully, resting in peace. This part of yourself, you're learning to forgive him or her, within you, and forgiving those that may have hurt you and led you to that place to even show up for yourself in a way that you never have before, and to say that, no, I choose to show up for a love that shows up for me, that I don't have to perform. I didn't have to downplay or subjugate myself to mistreatment just to be with somebody. I now am in a place where this is who the fuck I be. This is who I am. And I'm not ashamed or afraid of that. I'm not ashamed. I'm not going to dim my passions or my desire. Maybe you've owned who you were, but you try to hide what you really wanted, in love, or you said, oh, can't exist. Or hopefully maybe this person will mold into being that which I desire in a mate. Instead of doing that, it's like, no, I know that the love that I want is not too much. I know that the love that I'm seeking, that's, inside of me to experience and to have, it exists, and I'm going to have it, and I don't have to beg for it. I don't have to convince anybody for it. It's going to happen in its divine time. They're going to meet me just where I'm at. We're going to meet each other where we at. It's not going to be any compromisation or, um, me playing myself to fit. So that's the blessing that comes from this. Yeah. No, I feel like for those of you that choose to move away from this, like going back into that, you're going to set yourself free. There's going to be a victory. Look up what giraffes mean spiritually. Maybe there's a message. Oop, what was that? Caught it with my thighs. Thick thighs save cards' lives. Yes, they do. I caught it. Before it fell on the floor. Usually I drop my cards and I have to pick them up. And I hate it. You have 19, generosity, compassion, and kindness. The quote says, have your hand on your heart, but keep your heart well in place. See. Yeah, Spirit's confirming. I just love Spirit. I just love it. Thank you, Spirit. You the GOAT, you the G, okay? Um, your energy is generosity, it is compassion, it is kindness. So you deserve to have that extended back to you. Okay. To understand, it's like maybe you gotta feel your own heartbeat, feel into your own, like, do meditation and place your hands on your heart and like feel your heart, sit with yourself, um feel the exposure of the type of energy that you exude and that is you, to kind of feel the weight of like, oh, my love is not to be wasted. Like, no, this shit right here is meant to be held sacred, you know? So to give that away or to people to just eat off and benefit off of that is like spiritual, grape. We're gonna say grape, okay? Like the fruit. I'm not gonna say the word that I'm really getting because YouTube and I don't wanna, trigger anyone. So please forgive me for that. But that's what I'm getting. It's a like a taker energy, someone taking something from you that they don't respect, that they don't have permission to just take from you. It's a heavy spiritual offense. And like, if you understood the depth of like what your heart is and what it does, how it heals, because some of you, you have healing energy. These hands make me think of healing hands, like through a hug, through a handshake, through a caress, through cooking, through massages, through soothing someone, a baby or a person or someone that's hurting. Um, that comes from your heart. That comes from that energy radiance that you have, and Spirit wants you to tune into that within yourself so you will never play with that again and let anyone else play with that ever again, because you deserve that person that also is generous and compassionate and kind. That's what you deserve. Too many times have you been with people that lacked emotional depth or compassion, that were takers rather than generous energies, people that lacked kindness. They only were nice, not kind. They were only nice if it benefited them, if you benefited them. That is not the people, because that's taker energy. You're supposed to connect with people that are also generous, that love to give. And if you give too much, again, it's like it can attract the wrong people or it can be overwhelming. And then it becomes cheapened if you give too much. So hold your energy more sacred. And sometimes you do have to lessen the price of your giving because some people don't have it to give. And that's like where people need it. But if you're constantly giving yourself at a cheap price, then you become less valuable to people because they don't value things that come easy or cheap. But when you hold yourself a value and say, no, this is not for everybody, then people will respect you more, even if they don't have access to you. So I'm going to leave it at that. I hope that makes sense. I hope that resonates with somebody's out there. I hope y'all, was helpful. And I greatly appreciate y'all for joining this live. Make sure you guys like this video. If you guys want to book a reading with me, if y'all got a love reading, if you're not scared, you're not shy, you ready, I got you. We can go into depth. We can go into this. We can see what's up. We can see what's up and see what your divine team wants you to know. any other readings, not just love readings. If you're growing through something, you're trying to push yourself past some things, understand some things going on with you, your life, you feel stagnant, whatever it is, okay, or you want to take some things off, you want to birth some things, like, yeah, hit me up. I got you. I have spiritual doula readings, but if you have questions about like what service fits you and where you're at, you guys can email me, hit me up. I'll be more than happy to assist you. And yeah, much love as always, y'all. Be blessed, be safe, take care. Enjoy the rest of your Saturdays or whenever you're watching this. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.